Okay folks, here's a little video to maybe help you with this week's lesson. It's lesson 13, it's on renewable energy. We've done this in class before, so we're relearning about renewable energy and its impact on our planet. And by the end of today, you should be able to name the 7 types of renewable energy, give me some advantages and disadvantages, and also summarise from watching videos and articles on climate change and answer some questions. Okay. So the little starter task I have for you is a 10-mark question. So 10 marks should mean you should be making around 10 points. So making 10 sentences maybe to get all 10 marks. Now I want you to consider these 5 places on Earth. The North Pole, there's only around just over 2,000 people live in the North Pole. Tokyo, Japan, which has 38 million people, the most populated city in 2019. You need to be thinking about what industries Tokyo, Japan might have, the North Pole might have. Then consider Livingston, your hometown. 63,000 people live in Livingston, roughly. The next one is to consider is Kanpur, India. 173 particulate matter of pollution. That is the highest city in the world for pollution. There's a little clue there. And then number 5. The North Pacific Gyre, a spot of ocean between the US and Japan that contains 2 trillion estimated pieces of floating plastic. Now what your task is I want you to rate these from 1 to 5. They're not in the right order at the moment. I want you to rank them 1 to 5. So number 1 would be the place that you believe, not anyone else. The place, but by just looking at the evidence I've given you in the question, the place that you believe accounts for the most negative impact on climate change. That would be number 1. Number 5 would be the one that you think has the least negative impact on climate change. Rank them 1 to 5, and then a couple of pieces of evidence maybe for each one would get you the 10 marks. And it's what you believe, so it's evidence that you can find. Okay. Right, once you've done that, move on to task 1, which is a little video on the 7 types of renewable energy. I want you to read that, watch that video, and then fill in what are the 7 main types of renewable energy. I've given you the first letter of each one there. There are 9, and I've wrote the other 2 down below, nuclear power and tidal. Those ones aren't mentioned in the video, but try and find the other 7 for me. Your next task is I want you to pick 3. So my choice is, fill in that blank there, your first choice, second choice and third choice, and I want you to try and come up with an advantage and a disadvantage for each of your 3 chosen renewable energies. Try and go into a little bit of detail. No, don't just write, it's good for the environment, it's bad. Tell me what it actually does. No one-word answers, and then that'll be 1 mark for each, 6 marks in total. And your last task is about Costa Rica. There's a little article there, you can use the link and then answer the questions. Question 1, A and B, you're filling in the blanks. So read the sentences. A is there, 80% of which was blank. And Costa Rica also generates continuous blank thanks to its numerous active and inactive volcanoes. You get 1 mark for finding each of those. Question 2, in your opinion, what reasons could we attribute Costa Rica for nearly solar renewables, 98%, but USA only sits at 17%? What is the reasons, in your opinion, that could be a little bit of a problem-solving question there? Question 3, fossil fuels still account for 50% of Costa Rica's energy consumption. The 98% that was spoken about earlier is only in terms of electricity. So what could be causing there to be still a high reliance on fossil fuels? Why do they need them so much, 50% of the time in Costa Rica? And final question, 2 marks. In your opinion, again, do you think a move to bigger, more renewable energy sources, I think that should say, for all energy consumption is possible 100% of the time? Do you think that is possible, yes or no? And then give a couple of reasons below and provide some evidence for your thoughts. So it is your opinion, but I want you to try and back that up by using evidence. 2 marks. I think that's your task for today. Quite short this week, but it's really important that you look at how many marks things is worth and then use that in your evidence. Okay, good luck.